Good day, everyone. In this part of the big ass trip, we crossed the Namib desert from Swakopmund to the Brandberg. We took a roundabout route via the Spitskop and then up to ice before stopping at the White Lady Lodge at the foot of the Brandberg mountain. I have 2 videos on this part of the trip. I might even have a third one, but I'm not sure yet. And in this one, we're going to focus on what I call a lekker litany of lovable larks. Crossing the Namib Desert on this rackety road route was a stark and mesmerizing journey through the world's oldest and most arid landscapes. The desert unfolded through lichen fields into vast expanses of gravel plains, scattered boulders, and an increasing number of bushes and trees as we moved inland. It was wet this past summer, so the further inland we went, the more the landscape became dominated by golden yellow dried grass. Now, here I'm going to focus, as I said, only on the larks. We already saw the dune lark from the dunes of the Queetsab River. The first one on this part of the trip was also a desert-adapted species, Gray's lark, Amomonopsis grayi. It is the only species in the genus, making it monotypic. And these larks are resident or nomadic in barren gravel plains with sparse cover of grass and shrubs, and frequently in areas with white stones. In the western part of the plains, they were very pale in color, but may have had darker tones as we moved further inland. They're found only in Angola and Namibia, in the hot deserts of the west. Another lark of the arid zone was Stark's lark, Spizochorus starkii, which is native to the arid western part of southern Africa. This lark is nomadic, following the rains, which may be sparse and unreliable in the region where it occurs. It has a relatively plain face and a white belly, and often has its crest raised, like this. For me, another Spizochorus was a lifer, the pink-billed lark, Spizochorus conoroscus. Strictly speaking, this was part of a different route, the one that took us through Etosha National Park, but I want to include them here with the other larks rather than have them on a separate video. Strangely, we found them aggregated around the large king's chair that's on display at the Etosha King Nahali Lodge turnoff. They were using the very narrow shadows created by the chair at midday to find cooling shade. They squeezed themselves into the space where there was some shade and were quite comical to watch. Pink-billed larks are common enough around southern Africa, but they were still a lifer for me. The Benguela long-billed lark was another one, Certellada benguelensis. Was another lifer for not only me, but most of the team as well. It's another of the arid zone birds and was also observed on the desert crossing section of the trip. It's found only along a narrow strip of southern Angola and northern Namibia. There were a few other larks as well, but they were not lifers for any of us, so I'm leaving them out for now. And that's all for now. Have a good day. Happy birding.